Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome to Learn to Freestyle and welcome back to another episode of Around the World. And we're going to kick things off with Soccer Aid. Now if you don't know what Soccer Aid is, it's one of the biggest events in the UK, to be honest. It's a massive charity football game combining famous people with famous ex-pro footballers and more recently social media stars. So there were two freestylers featured in this year's edition, which was Jeremy Lynch, who's become a trending topic at the minute, and also Liv Cook. Now if you don't know who Liv Cook is, she is a former female freestyle world champion, and she was actually a big part of promoting this event, but unfortunately she got injured about a week before, I believe, and she couldn't end up playing, which was really disappointing to see because I was looking forward to watching her play. It's a massive opportunity for her to show what she can do and also represent freestyle, because Liv is a really great freestyler. We don't get to see too much from her recently because basically she's just blowing up on social media, TikTok, that type of thing. But she's dealt with a lot of injuries in the past. Now I'm kind of concerned about her future whereas freestyle is concerned, because she hasn't competed for a few years now, and these type of injuries, they're not good. So hopefully she can get back to it very soon, and hopefully we'll get to see her compete as well, because the female freestyle scene is really heating up, and to throw Liv in there would be really great to see. So best wishes to Liv for a full recovery. Next up is a video that I'm really excited to feature, because this is the type of content that freestyle needs, and it is being provided by PWG. This is basically a training vlog where he shows how he managed to land one of his hardest ever tricks. Now this trick, it looks absolutely insane. Of course he did it because he never gives up. But he shows the process from the beginning of the idea way back years ago, how he even managed to think of the trick, all the way up till now. It's like an 8-year process, and then trying to land the trick itself took 3 days, over 10 hours of training. He shows all of his failures, and he shows what he was thinking and how he knew it was possible. But most importantly, he shows how even when he did do it many times, if he wasn't exactly happy with the execution, he didn't find it perfect, then he would just forget about it and try it again. And I think that's a really cool thing to see from Philip, and I think we need to see more of that in freestyle. So make sure you go head over to PWG's channel, check that video out. It'll really motivate you to train and grab your ball and go outside and try something different. Next up, we've got a brand new free revolution trick from Mikolai. We featured him not too long ago where he was showing many of his creations, and he's back with a new one called the Jumper Lemons Around the World. So he says it's a combination of my two moves, Jumper and 360 Lemons Around the World. I'm super happy about this move, another one in my collection. Maybe it's not 100% clean for all people, but for me it's good enough, my best attempt. What's your opinion? So he kind of shows that he's not 100% happy with it. He thinks he can improve on it. To be honest, it's kind of hard to tell from the angle. Because we're looking at it straight on, it's hard to see if he's clearly going over the ball. I would say that he pretty much is, and I would accept it. But once again, Mikolai is helping us out with the replay, the slow motion, because upon the first look, it looks like he's just jumping over the ball, and you can't really see that revolution. So you could forgive him for it not being perfectly clean, but I'm sure he's going to do this again, and hopefully he films it from the side, because I think we can get a really good look at it from the side rather than from the front. So next up, we've got a really cool event from Panna House, the Panna House Invitationals, which takes place every year. And I've got to say, looking from the videos, it just looks like such a fun event. Lots of atmosphere, high energy, the branding is amazing, it's captured perfectly with these videos, and it's just a brilliant representation of street football. And especially with what's happening in the world right now, 2020, to see an event pulled off with such professionalism and organization, and see everyone there enjoying themselves, having a good time, showing amazing skills, is it's really great to see. So shout out to everyone involved with that, and we look forward to see more. Moving on, so as we all know, Super Bowl 2020 did take place and Jesse did win it, and there's a great video from Alex Yates recapping the event, featuring pretty much every freestyler that was there, I think. So it's about a 10-minute long video showing lots of training clips, behind the scenes, and also competition footage as well. So if you want to see more action from Super Bowl, make sure you head over to his channel and check out that video. So next up, we've got a couple of great freestyle videos on Instagram. The first one from Reds K, one of the best filmmakers in freestyle. He was involved with the Around the World documentary, which just came out, and he's also released this brand new video. Well, I say brand new, it was actually recorded in 2019, featuring the best freestylers in the world that were at Super Bowl, showing off their signature tricks. So if you want to see high quality freestyle filmed in high quality with an amazing edit and production, make sure you go and check this out. You do not want to miss it. As well as that, make sure you go and check out the FS Tribe Instagram page. They're posting up some fantastic edits. Once again, just amazingly filmed, brilliantly captured, and this is the type of content we want to see. So make sure you go and check out that page and show some love on these short videos. So let's talk about some gear now, and whenever we talk about gear, we have to mention 4 Freestyle. It's the leading freestyle brand for sure now, what with the shoes and everything and the footballs. But recently they launched their brand new clothing range, the off-pitch range, and I have to say I'm really impressed with it. It's subtle, it's stylish, and I really like the fact that it doesn't scream freestyle at you, which a lot of freestyle clothing does, and that's not a bad thing. But I also think freestyle clothes should also fit into leisure wear, and I think this is a really great move from 4 Freestyle. So make sure you check out their page, have a look at some of these products that they've released, and just a shout out to them. Another new release is the brand new football from Speen. Now, Speen Style, they're a pretty big page. I think they're doing really well. It was started by Waz, I believe, and they've released their brand new ball, and I think it looks also very stylish as well. I love the gold onto the white. It looks like a classic football. I'm not sure about the size or the weight or anything like that. Haven't seen too many clips of it, but first impressions, it looks good. So if you're looking for a brand new football, maybe check out the brand new Speen ball. Next up, I wanted to give a shout out to Swedish freestyler Yoye. He is actually Filip Warrengatson's protege, I guess. He's been working with him, training with him for a few years now, and he's always shown his talent, and it's good to see him progress. He's posted up some fantastic clips recently. I love the creativity, I love the originality, and the style as well. So from a young freestyler to a much older one, Pedro Suarez from Brazil, he's an old school freestyler, legendary freestyler in my opinion, posted up this combo onto Facebook, and the style is just perfect. Such brilliant execution, the speed is just fantastic, and you really love to see these older freestylers that are part of the same generation as I am still continuing to train, because it gets tougher as you get older, like I've said before, so that's great to see. Shout out to Pedro. So recently the Street Power football game came out, which is a freestyle and street football game available across all of the major gaming platforms, and the Skill Twins from Sweden, big stars on social media, they're actually going to be playable characters, and they're going to be DLC, so that is kind of cool. So if you get the game right now, you can't get them, but in the future they'll be coming as DLC, so it makes you wonder which other freestylers are going to appear in this in the future, and also what other updates are going to come on the way. It's not just a launch and that's it. There's going to be other stuff coming as well. So that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Around the World. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all very soon. Take care.